Anime Summaries channel. Today with you a summary of the anime Isekai Nonbiri Nouka. After suffering from the disease for 5 years, the last remaining hair of life in Hiraka is extinguished and his soul moves to an unknown place. At that time, the boy meets an old man colored yellow who tells him that he is the cause of his illness and the main cause of his death. And for this reason he wants to apologize to him and transport him to another world and will grant him any wish he wants as an expression of his apology. Hirako had one wish throughout his life, which was to live as a farmer away from the noise of the city and have his family there. He gives the old man a legendary farming tool that will help him in everything he wants to do. Then the boy opens his eyes and finds himself in a forest, and he is happy because he has a healthy body. Then he takes out the legendary farming tool that the old man gave him to see what it can do. And he is amazed by it because it turns into anything he thinks about. He begins his journey by searching for a place to settle in the forest, and finds a giant tree, a spacious place and a distinctive sign. Then he begins to search for water and begins to focus his senses to hear any nearby river or stream, but he only hears the sound of the trees. Then he decides to extract the drilling tool and begins digging to make his own well, since when he holds the drilling tool he never gets tired because of its extraordinary ability. Finally, he finds water to drink and is extremely happy. Then he begins to clean the place around him and finds a tree in the middle that is obstructing him. So he cuts it down and turns it into wood in order to make his own house. As the sun sets, he digs a small house in the tree in which he stays for the night. Then he makes a plate and cups of wood to eat. The next day, he takes advantage of the rising sun to light a fire. He then starts cleaning the place and cutting down trees until he feels hungry and does not have any food. While he was not paying attention, a wild rabbit attacks him and kills him with his own tools in one hit. Then he starts cooking and eating it, and then he starts building his own bathroom. Then he started digging to build the farm he dreamed of, and while digging, he was thinking about what he would plant. Potatoes, onions, or what? At night, he remembers that he has no seeds and must bring them in order to plant them, then he goes to sleep. In the morning, he found that his garden had sprouted without him putting seeds. And this was due to the digging tool he had taken care of. Then he began to put up a fence for his garden to protect it from rabbits, dig a trench as a trap for rabbits, catch another rabbit, eat it, and use tools to water the plants, while thinking about what these seeds will grow, i.e. vegetables or fruits. The days pass quickly and Hirako creates a beautiful house for himself. One day, the boy hears a sound and goes out to check it. He finds 2 dogs in a very bad condition, so he helps them, bandages their wounds, and gives her a piece of pork that he caught. He notices that one of the dogs has a swollen stomach. It looks like a female and pregnant, and after eating, her stomach hurts very much, as if she is about to give birth, so he takes them. He went to his house to rest and lit a fire for them to warm them. He went to the tree to sleep. And the next day he went to check on the dogs and found that they had given birth to 4 young ones. He was happy with them and brought them a piece of meat as a celebration of them. The days pass quickly and the little dogs begin to grow up and Hirako builds another house for himself. He finds the seeds beginning to produce, and he is filled with happiness, so he turns his special tool into scissors in order to collect tomatoes. Thus, Hirako has completed his first month in the forest.